Yeah, big money in this bitch if you didn't know. Big business minus the business suit. Even I look in the mirror like, is it you? And I say, I must be the hottest if it isn't you.
Congratulations to the Bucs, man. Congratulations. Good job. The Bucs beat the Jets. I thought they was gonna come in doing what they've been doing and tear us up. I gave a keys to victory in my last video. I said the keys to victory was, and I'm just gonna recap. I said the keys to victory was commit to stopping the run, which they did. And as soon as we did that, the Jets did something that they don't normally do. They stopped running. Like, I'm sitting there watching the game like, why are they letting Josh pass this much? They literally was like, came in the game like, oh man, they stopping our run. We ain't getting as much as I would like on the run, so let's just not run no more. That's like giving us a biscuit, a nugget. Like, here you go. Oh, y'all ain't gonna run? Great. Great. They just started passing. They started playing like they were behind when they was only down 3. That's how they started playing. Pass rush started eating their ass up. Then once they did get on the board where they threw right before half or at half, they came back out. They started passing again. It was like, what are y'all doing? Like, the Jets just played a game that they haven't played this whole season. They haven't played a game like that this whole season. And I don't know what it was that made them start playing like that. It might have been just the pressure that we was putting on Josh McCown, but I don't know. That they seemed like they would have ran to kind of ease that pass rush up, and they just didn't. They played a very uncharacteristic game, which played right into our favor. You play to our strengths. Our strengths being, but I said in my keys to victory, excuse me, if you hurry Josh McCown, get him off the spot, make him throw on the move, he can't throw. He made errant throws, which he did. He was overthrowing people, underthrowing people, throwing the ball in the dirt, all kind of stuff. And that's what happened. I'm really glad they didn't continue to get that run game going. That is how they built their rhythm, and we completely stopped that. Then they got behind. And if you get behind the Bucs on the scoreboard, our pass rush is going to start heating up. And before, we would never get home. This time we got home. And that dude, I keep wanting to say Will Gates or Will Cates, but whoever, I forgot his name again. But he had 2 sacks in the game. Off that, he lit up. And then Daryl Tapp had a sack. All these players that we had on the bench all this time showed up. Now, is that a product of where they got fresh legs or whatever the case may be? Product of the play call? I don't know. But these backup players just went out there and did their thing. Now, I will tell you that the Jets don't have a high-powered offense. They really, but they still got there, And I'm curious as to what some of these players will do against an elite quarterback now that they know that they got it in them. Sometimes winning can cure a lot of ailments. One thing I will say, I'm not going to jump on Dirk Cutter for the play calling because I can't really tell if it was the execution that was messed up or the actual plays being called. A lot of the execution was just not there on offense. And it's very evident that Ryan Fitzpatrick is a serviceable backup. He definitely ain't a world-beating backup. So we definitely gonna need Josh Freeman. Why is his name in my head? We definitely gonna need Jameis Winston to come back. Not early though, not too soon, but whenever he comes, we gonna definitely need him because Ryan Fitzpatrick ain't gonna be able to do too much for us. But again, he's serviceable, So a good win, man, for the defense. A good win for our defense. Our defense. One thing that they did differently this week that they haven't done is, and I heard them say this, is normally when they review film, they break up into individual positions and review the film as a position. However, this last week, they all stayed together, the whole defense. And they put everybody's film on it and made people explain what they were thinking. Why did you do this? Or why did you quit on this play? Or whatever. And really made everybody stand up there and answer for their play in front of the whole defense. And what that did was point guys out that's just slacking. Point guys out that ain't doing their job. Point guys out that's just loafing on plays and just not giving the team their all. And you can see if you give the team your all, or if you give the Bucs your all, y'all can be an effective defense. And these backup guys, I mean, they played well. Again, I'm not going to go crazy because this is the Jets and this is Josh McCown. So we're not going to go too crazy. But they did very, very well as a defense. If they can play like this every week, now they're not going to get 6 sacks every week. But if they can play like this every week and keep putting pressure on them, we can be in a lot of these games if our offense catch up and win a lot of these games that we got going on. If the defense plays like that consistently. The problem is the defense will give you a game like that, and then for the next 3 or 4 weeks give you shitty performances. And then the next week give you a game like that. And they need to have that type of game every week. Quan was really showing out. Levante David was really showing out. I like what Kendall Beckwith was doing. Our linebacking play was just amazing. Again, like I already said, we have an incredible linebacking core. I said that several times. They wasn't showing up where they showed up today. The Jets, they couldn't move the ball. They were stifled. I mean, we went into prevent defense. That's when they really got their plays off, and that's when they made it close. We need our offense to catch up, but overall, good team win for the defensive part of our team. Special teams did pretty good, too. I'm not mad at the job the special teams did. They didn't lose the game for us. Oh, and that kicker, Pat Murray, oh, we found our kicker, baby. We found our kicker. No matter how the season ends, we got a kicker. Sign that man. I don't know how long they signed him for. Sign that man to a contract. Keep his ass on our team. We done looking for a kicker. He is here. He single-handedly won us that game with his leg. He didn't miss all day. Man, I'm telling you, he did it. I was very, very proud of him. He kicked very well all day. I could see that old kicker missing all them kicks. He made all them kicks. He had us in the game. He had us winning the game. I really, really like this play, man. Good team win. I take nothing from the Jets. They got a pretty good defense, to be honest with you. But today just wasn't your day, man. On offense, on both sides of the field, we was just both terrible. I rate the game. I rate their performance this week at from a holistic team standpoint, probably a C. From a defensive standpoint, I definitely give them a B. They played very, very well. And I'm giving them a B based on who they win against. And you only can play against who in front of you. But I would have liked to see y'all do that to the Saints or the Falcons when we play them, or the Panthers. Play that type of defense. I like what we did, man, and I'm gonna tell you. And then Robert Ayers got into a little argument with Quan Alexander. Now you got to understand, Quan on that play that Brent Grimes let go over his head. Quan Alexander is the leader of the defense. He's the middle linebacker. He's the quarterback of the defense. But Robert Ayers is the leader of the defensive line. So you got to kind of understand when there's some riffraff or whatever, you got two leaders going at it. They're going to patch that up. It ain't going to be no thing, man. But they did argue. I don't know, maybe somebody was out of position or whatever, but they really showed that on TV. And I don't know why they did. They literally kept the camera down there and watching them argue the whole time. I ain't really like that, but it is what it is. All right, man. Hey, good game, good effort. Defense played outstanding. Really liked y'all performance. Jets ain't going to take nothing away from y'all. It just wasn't y'all day-to-day. Tampa Bay, get that offense in line. Keep the defense playing like that, and we'll be all right for the rest of the season. I don't know how we're going to do. If we show this consistency next week and the week after that, then we might have found out our identity. We need a running back. Anyway, Tampa 2, man. Put your comments, what you thought about the game in the comments. I'm going to go back to my last video and see what scores y'all put on there. I know everybody had the Jets winning, so did I. And then I watched the NFL Network this morning. So did all of them. So which is understandable. I'm about to watch the press conferences now because they should be up on the Buccaneers app. Holla at your boy, man. Good job, Tampa. Good win. Peace.